How can being crafty help our environment? Intro. Today I'm going to explain the significance of arts and crafts. Not only is it a hobby and skill that many people around the world enjoy, but it's also a potential solution to limiting franchises and cutting greenhouse gases. Just look around your own house. Do you have decorations and living utensils that you bought from big name stores such as Target or Walmart? If so, taking up a new hobby could be the solution to some home diversity and helping our planet. Homemade projects have always been so much more meaningful to me because I know how it was made and the effort that was put into achieve a beautiful handmade product. There's so many things that I see in stores and in people's homes that I could make cheaper and using better quality materials, cutting out the cheap middleman franchise stores. If more people would learn a sustainable craft such as woodworking, we would potentially cut down on greenhouse gases and pollutants related to mass production of the things that we buy in stores. It could help both the bank and the earth. How has woodworking been used throughout our history? Woodworking is a craft that has been important since the beginning. It has provided millennia of people a means to build houses, fences, eating and cooking utensils, coffins, furniture, vehicles and vessels, art, and so much more. According to an article called The History of Woodworking, ancient Egyptians were one of the first civilizations to have advanced understanding of woodworking. They made a lot of furniture, art, and burial items out of wood, as well as wooden tools that helped shape the Great Pyramids. Archaeologists are shocked at the durability and intricacy of the designs, despite their ancient origins. According to an article from Grey Group International, woodworking stands as a testament to human ingenuity and creativity, from history to modern techniques, from essential tools to advanced projects. Woodworking captivates with its intersection of precision and artistry. I have attached here picture of an ancient chair found in Tutankhamun's tomb from 3,000 years ago, as well as old wooden tools from the same era. How can being crafty save money? Craftsmanship has started to deteriorate as time goes on, with more people in today's age relying on large businesses to provide these items. Buying items in big box stores such as Target or Walmart simply takes away from the originality and creativity of yourself or others. For example, I found this bronze picture frame on Target's website made cheaply that is on sale for $20, and it was originally $30. I made 2 frames that are the same size out of fence pickets I got for a total of maybe $10. I also found a 24-inch long by 8-inch deep floating shelf on Amazon for $96. I have made my own floating wooden shelf that is 61 inches long by 14 inches deep out of fence pickets that costed me just under $20. So that's over twice the size for almost a fifth of the cost. How do factories produce cheap items that hurt the planet? I think we are all guilty of purchasing a cheap piece of furniture from a big box store. Personally, I think it's worth the extra money for something that is quality and/or handmade, or it's worth learning how to make these items yourself. According to a New York Times article on fast furniture, many of the IKEA beds and Wayfair desks bought during the COVID-19 lockdown were designed to last about 5 years. This isn't a good amount of time for people to be disposing of the stuff that they bought such a short time ago. It takes up room in landfills, as well as wastes all the fossil fuels and material it took to get from the factory to the store and then into your home. Oftentimes, these cheap items can be made for less, better for less. If more people wanted to take up a hobby or a potential business opportunity, Woodworking and other crafts could be a sustainable way to reuse material and stop producing cheap, overpriced stuff that emits unnecessary greenhouse gases from factories and transportation. If people don't want to learn how to make things by themselves or just aren't interested, help yourself or a small business out by forking out a little extra money for something that looks better and won't fall apart in just a few years.